What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? Existing forever means victory. Help a whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters without the IR at the end. The reincarnated.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Carolina Panthers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. At their own 23-yard line. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Come on. Hey.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And they'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
That's the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. Still going. And he will go all the way. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Carolina. His 4th TD grab of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hold on.
Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Gives it to Gibbs. He is met and caught. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Goff. Is caught outside by St. Brown. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Detroit.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
DC. We go tonight.
Throwing, Goff. This is caught 2. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. That is caught, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Gibbs. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, break.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he shows up with strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. 2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. There's a handoff to Hubbard. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Panthers first down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Ready? Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
To throw, here's Willis. This one up top for Dobbs. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Ready? Get it.
A give up the middle is Hubbard. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
19 Lion, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Throwing Willis. That one's taken in right side by Leggett. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll go for it with Hubbard. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6. And it keeps the drive going.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
Pistol snap to Willis. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
That's another Panthers first down.
Now Willis. This one caught at the 4. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The RPO is caught by St. Brown. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Here's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta. They give the Lions a 1st down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Trevin Wallace in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and long.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Goff to throw. Pass caught by Amon-Ra. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 4th down, Goff. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Second and 5.
70, 70.
On the give, it's Hubbard. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
7 Pirates, 7 Pups, 79 Gross, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bucks.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
19 tight.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Willis to throw. Rolling right. Going up top. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Carolina. 2nd touchdown of the game. See On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. And the Panthers will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Williams in motion. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass, but he's not going to be able to get rid of this. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. The Lions call their first timeout as we stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Goff. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Cardinal, come on. Hey, Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolves.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. Ready?
Throwing, Willis. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
We go. 76. 76.
To throw is Goff. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
Front row 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Buffalo 18. Dragon 60, 60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing is Willis. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. The Panthers are going to burn their third and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. Warriors 70. Let go.
Willis now to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Lions will take over here at their own 12.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Hey, lift! Lift! What the hell you want? 2 plus 12!
Goff to throw on first down. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 41, here's second down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun, it's Goff, and that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready up! 19, 18! Come on, come on! Hit! Ready.
Another run here with Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
19 strike. 79 Broncos. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Panthers
70 Mustang 19.
first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
19 Wyatt. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Willis now to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 8 at the 21-yard line.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6. It sets up third down.
Gain of 7. Makes it third and 2.
They try to run for it with Hubbard. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
That's good for the Panthers. First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Hubbard. And he'll take this one in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. It's up and good. Panthers will extend this third quarter lead.
Lions 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Out of the gun, it's Wilson.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. Ready.
To throw is Willis. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Baron Browning in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here's Willis. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Aleem McNeil. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on 3rd down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those 3rd down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals.
Now Willis. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Panthers add on to their already sizable lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good. More on Lions. 1st down. A gain of 19 yards.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Wilson on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Wilson on 2nd, and they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk, come 19, come 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now Hubbard, and he'll get about 5.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Hubbard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Dragon 60. 2. Warrior 70. Viking 18. 20.
Shotgun snap and no run. Here's Hubbard. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th
60.
down.
Top 19. Top below 18.
To throw, here's Willis. He looks middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have a Panthers 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
A run for the first time. That's Trevor Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Ready, set.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
Now Etienne, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
The 34-yard line.
Here's Etienne. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Now he'll work his way out right. He'll try and get there on the ground. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
The shotgun. Wilson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Third and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. On the move, past the 40. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The kick is good. Makes the score Panthers 42, Lions 14.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Deputy! Crackle 80!
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
2nd and 9.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Check smash. Check smash. Check go.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Let's talk things over before 3rd down.
Buffalo, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Willis now to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And now it's 4th down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
That's going to be caught, and he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He's going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Throwing, Willis. That one intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. There's that man again. Another catch. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Lions, 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Detroit.
On 1st down, Wilson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
2nd down.
Wilson. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Third and a long way to go. Wilson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Back to throw. Wilson. And he's going to go down. Pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
Willis to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go.
Warriors 70.
Throwing now on third and long. Moving to his right. He's going to air this one out. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So